Mm. 9:26. It's probably 9:27 by now. It's after midnight. 13. Some people think 13 is a bad number. I have no clue. Yeah. In my brief time that I can do what I do between sleep, work, taking care of Diana's needs, and my own, taking care of the property I actually have, I'm very grateful for all those things. So, there ain't a whole lot of time for socialization, but I do the best I can. And this is something I must do, and it's very important to me. The one thing I'm going to leave behind when I'm gone, I didn't just pass it on to my kids because I don't have any. Yeah, I might. We'll see. The females choose who they want to make babies with. The males choose whether or not they actually want to do that too, if they got brains. When they're young, you don't. Must. Like I said, it's kind of like what I'm doing now. I ain't making babies, but in my own way, I'm making video babies every day as best I can. I don't know what they're worth, but I keep trying. Kind of like insects. I don't have to take care of these babies. I just keep sending them out. Insects are still here. So, unless the planet dies, they'd be around. In the doctor's office for her arm, I was reading a science magazine. For those whose calling is to figure out and pass on and figure out and pass on, which is how we do things as humans. Nature does it, actually. If you are a species that is dependent on one planet, you're probably not going to live forever as a species. But if you can figure out how to utilize what is everywhere in the universe, then you can be eternal as a species. There are those who have, I'm pretty sure about that. I can't guarantee it, but as far as I know, I've been told we're the only things that's intelligent. Lots of things they can't figure out yet, but I'm sure they've been visited. You could put it on hormones and say somebody's having a bad trip and these things showed up and stuck things in us and did all kinds of bad things to us. Trying to figure what us is. I would say, are we worthy? But, Daddy said that's the first and the last. Exactly. Nothing here is eternal. Only heaven and hell are. This is the middle ground. I keep saying that. Obviously, that's something that passes through me. I can't wait to have a regular schedule. I've worked third shift for 10 years. I was telling the young buck that I did that, and he's only 20, so yeah. That's a long time for a 20-year-old. Finally, I reached the stage where I said, if you're ever going to get someplace, you can't be hiding in the background. You gotta try and get somewhere, and I did that, and I actually was successful. And then they sold the market, and whatever I achieved, out the door. Notice that a lot of them didn't get what they had either. I think that most of the big shots moved home. Florida, North Carolina, going to, I remember. I'm sure they're doing better than I am right now, financially, income-wise, how much of that income is just to be here? And those who enable you to do that have leaders. Well, everybody does, actually. I can't put anything down right now. I was going to. No, I just think at the moment, nature does what nature does. And there's certain things we learn along the way, even if we don't learn them with intelligent minds, but evolution says nature learns. We'd all still be bacteria or phytoplankton or algae if changing wasn't useful. They're still here, but a lot has changed to enable. I think I said on Sugar Ray's channel. Not all can be leaders. It takes a while to get there. Hard to talk over that. Daddy's got a plan. I'm damn sure I'm in tune with it. I'm hoping my life might get better. I'm 47. In this day and age, past 100 years have been awesome in terms of what a human can expect to live, but we're working on getting your brains set up. Sugar Ray might understand that one. Sandra and a lot of others, actually. I'm thinking I'm really tired. I'd rather, I hid from day shift for a lot of years. Then I earned it, then I lost it. And I'm kind of looking to try to get back to day shift and have 3 days to deal with her medical problems and actually maybe go see my family and hers once in a while. And have times that I can't afford to pay servants to keep my house looking decent. That's a really big order, and it ain't gonna happen if Daddy didn't help. It could happen. He did help. It took 47 years. Now, I've been very faithful. You know, I always trust him. And so far, every day in my life, that has been successful. I was very patient. I hid out for 10 years. More than that, actually. And I had to go through hormones with nobody to share them with. At least Sharon got to share them. She'll say, well, you know, I got hormones too, so I played. But I was always still myself. You know, I'll give her credit for that. And she wasn't a whore, you know, that's pretty cool. Overall, now she finally got divorced. In my book, I'm proud of her. I don't know what the hell matters anymore, but in terms of us, still says I got 5 minutes, but I just don't know if I can hang on that long. I gotta go eat my steak fries and cheeseburger on an onion roll with cheese and ketchup mustard. Lay on the big bed with my wife. We don't do the hormone thing, but we really do appreciate this company.